Hey everybody, taking a walk to get mail today. Thought I'd take you along. Everybody seems to be working around the neighborhood. It's like maybe 70 degrees. Nice, bright, sunny day. Look at the sky up there. Isn't that nice? But yet, look at all these leaves on the road. I think fall's coming real fast. So what's everybody doing today? Scooby-Doo's outside. Hasn't noticed me yet. Either that or he just doesn't care. Hi Irene, this is Mommy. How are you today? It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood. Hello, whoever else is on there. Doing good today. We had some rain out here, so last couple of days, so we got water laying. I had to do my daily constitutional, so I thought I might as well do a video. Someone dug a little ditch here trying to drain the water off the road. Don't look like it worked. Hello, whoever else just came on. It's not hot today. It's not cold. It's just right for me. It's like 65 or 70. Hi, whoever that is. I can't see the screen. I saw something come up. Bud, I think it was. Hi, Parlando. Ain't seen you in a while. How is it where you guys are? It's so nice today. Yesterday it was quite warm because we had a lot of rain and the humidity was really high. See them maple leaves there? They're already turning. Some back in there too that are turning already. I feel in my spirit that Winter's gonna be a bad one this year. I know for us especially, we're gonna get a lot more snow. I just feel like we are. Don't know if I'm right. Don't really care. It's what I feel. Hit the wrong button, bud. 75 in New Jersey? That's, I don't know. I'd say it's like 60, 70 here. It might be 75 in the sun. I don't know if Siri will work while I'm on phone or not. Hey Siri, what's the weather today? No, she didn't work when I'm doing video. Them little bachelor button things are still up. They're drying up. I ain't been able to walk really the last couple of days because of all the rain. But I want to start um, walking further because my wife's doing better. I could have a couple of hours probably it would take me to walk the 3 miles out and 3 miles back. I love to walk. Hi, Letha. Hi, Reap What You Sow. Isn't that pretty today? Just that little tiny cloud there. The rest of the sky is just blue. Our pines. Milkweeds are changing colors. Some of the other trees are changing color too. You hit the wrong button again. Well, stop doing that. Well, what happened? What button did you hit? Did you get your truck fixed yet, bud? Oops, my finger's in the way. Sun is so bright today, it makes it real hard to see the screen. I turned the wrong way and I can't see anything. And the leaves are all getting spotted. Yeah, a lot of the leaves are changing. I know I got new leaves laying around my yard. Oh, it's still in the shop. Did you at least find out what was wrong? Or didn't they tell you anything yet? Remember to hit the thumbs up, people, and subscribe if you haven't. would say it's about 65 or 70. Right, so. It's very nice. Some people would probably say that it's like shirt jacket weather or whatever, but to me it's nice, really nice. I like the breeze and I like cooler weather. Oh, that's good if you get it back this week. I still ain't got my exhaust fixed yet. 90s? Ugh. I would not like that. I don't like heat. Louisiana, oh yeah. Louisiana, Missouri, Mississippi. They all got a lot of heat this year from what I hear. Well, for Mississippi I know because I see it with Deep South Homestead on their channel. And then my friend Grandma DC, she lives in Missouri, so it's hot down there. $72, that's what it says. Oh, that must be what it is then. Of course, I'm further north than actual town of Sterling. I'm more towards Elder. I'm about maybe 10 miles or so from Sterling. So it's probably pretty close. But it might be 72, but maybe you don't notice it being 72 because there's a nice breeze today so far, so that always makes it feel a lot less humid and, cooler. But still, 72, I don't mind. I don't like 72 in the winter. That's too hot for me. I like my house about 60, 65. Well, if I'm working around the house, I like it cooler. If I'm just sitting on my butt, then I can handle warmer. Yes, it is nice. Very nice. I'm still wearing my sandals. Some people would say, oh, it's too cold for sandals. Not for me. But I like them because, yes, 90 does. Especially if it's 90 up here along with all our humidity. Ugh. That makes it seem like it's 300. You hear the wind? Hi, Tessie. My goofball says hi, Grampy. Okay, hi, goofball. It is very rainy day here. Oh, okay. Well, you must be getting the weather we had yesterday. Yesterday and the day before, it was rainy, and when it wasn't raining, it was just heavy, kind of like misty cloudy like. I don't know how to describe it other than that. Like, I call it stagnant. Me and Bud been going around back and forth, and I named him Goofball because he's funny. It looks like it kind of stuck. I think he likes his name. Hi, Dan. How are you? Does anybody need prayer today? I know there's at least one of you that is, but I don't want to say. I'll let them say if they want to say who it is and what it is. And Mom's flowers are bloomed out really nice. So I hope you saw the other video I made a couple days ago, a few days ago anyway, of the garden. I actually got one little tiny, actually a couple now, tomatoes coming on. And got another cucumber if something hasn't eaten it on me. Hey Tim, how you doing, brother? Oh, there's my new truck, those who haven't seen it. Let's see, before I take the mail in the house, I'll go look at the garden. Isn't this terrible, all these stupid weeds? I just don't have time to spend out here like I'd like to. My garden's never looked like this before. Right here, guys, see them? Two little tomatoes. Take that blossom end off there. And where's the other ones I saw? I can't remember where I seen it at. It's got blossoms all over. There's blossoms up there. And this other plant's got blossoms. Blossoms here. Oh, and a little tomato might be starting there. Blossoms back there. Let's see. That's for the tomatoes. The watermelons. The vine is here, but I don't see nothing on it. Nice long vine though, but I'm gonna leave her go. There's another watermelon there. And let's see, we got any more pickles? Oh, there's a cucumber going. Let's see here. Got any more? Oh, here's a big one growing over here. Oh, he's getting pretty good size. These are supposed to be the long table ones. And they're growing up my tomato trellis along with the morning glories and the peppers. And I got peppers growing here now. Let me get the camera right. There we go. Oh, pepper there, another little one there. Another one over here. These are green peppers. They better be. I don't want no hot stuff. They're supposed to be green peppers. And my beans, I think I pretty much picked off. I can't stay out of these. They're really good beans. I like to eat them raw. But I'm letting them go though. whatever ones are still on it when it gets hit by frost. Oh, here's one. Starting to get the red squigglies on it. Where's the thing? There it is. See, they get red squiggles on them? These are red beans. They're really good. They're a flatter bean than what your Blue Lake beans are. But they're yummy. Look at that one. Find my hand. Bug took a bite out of that one. Even the bugs think they're good. They're an Italian bean. If you look back in my videos, my live streams, they're in there. I took a gander at the package that came in. I got lots of them left for next year. But this year, I was planning it just as a test to see how they did. Oh, look at this. I didn't even see them. Look at that. Where is it? Giant walking stick. Wow. I hope they don't bite. I don't know. Where in the heck is his head? Man, that's a big one. Oh, here's his antenna. That's the biggest walking stick I've seen. Must be a female. Because I got one in my back door that's real skinny. That one's a fat one. I don't know what they do. They must eat bugs. And of course, here's Bandit, the photobomb. And go over to my squash. The bottom leaves are looking kind of, no. That one looks a little funky. I'll take that one off. Here's another funky looking one in here. Gotta go. But look at this. Oh, notifications come up. A bud thing here and a bud thing there. Up here, there's one. Now this is supposed to be buttercup squash, if I planted the right seeds. Because I had it wrote on the container that they were in, and it rubbed off on me when I was planting it. So I know it's squash, but I don't know which one. But look at these leaves. Giant leaves. And I planted it in a bucket. Best squash I ever had for it to grow that tall. It's growing right up my thing there. But I'm thinking the frost is getting to it. Because these leaves are looking pretty disheveled here. What did Ellen say something I didn't see? Yeah, he was. Scott was hysterical. Yeah, it does, Tessie, give you a day off. Yeah, dirty dishwater, yeah. I've heard that before. But if you look down here, my elderberry here, it's doing really good. I'm gonna run these letters into Mom, and then I'll come back out here. We got something from them. I'll be out on the swing because you got the TV going, and I don't want to get a copyright strike for anything. Out on the swing. There we go. Now we're back outside. And on this side, everything's gone. My beets, my peppers, my onions, all of it. None of it came up. Well, it did come up, but something ate it. And it's probably the deer or rabbits. My lettuce, you know how rabbits are with lettuce. Yeah, probably, Cindy. Go out to my chicken park here, show you what's growing in here. Because I got composted chicken manure in here. Look at all those raspberries in there. No, we still don't have TV, Cindy. Yeah. Some of it looks like some kind of a, could be poison ivy, I'm not sure, or some other plant. But a bunch of those are raspberries. So I have tame raspberry seeds and blackberries in the house. So I may plant those in there. Since the wild ones are doing good in there, you would think the tame ones would. Now I'll come out and sit on the swing here. And blab at you all for a while. Of course, I don't know. Anybody will tell you I don't know how to talk. I don't talk much. Yes, baby. 2 photobombs in one day. Yes, babe. This is Mama. Yeah, it's beautiful here, Tessie. Oh, see, now I'll try to catch up on the chat. What a beautiful day yet. I give up. What do you give up, Eileen? Did I miss something? Here a bud, there a bug. Everywhere a bug, bud. That's what I was trying to say. Oh, you got it too. Do I have rabbits? Oh, yes, we got everything here. Back to the dish. Yeah, the walking sticks, they're pretty neat. I've been seeing them a lot this year. Yeah, I might do them, Tessie, next year, because on that side where I lost all the onions and everything, I planted Yukon Gold potatoes there, and they did really good. I mean, they got like probably 6, 7 foot tall. The potatoes weren't very big, but they were. The biggest one was probably about so big. Most of them were like that, but I eat them anyway. They say I've seen videos of people who did that online and it really worked out well. I want to try that too. Yeah. Do you have your rabbits a pin or a colony? Oh, I don't know what that is. My rabbits are the wild ones. I don't have tame rabbits or nothing. Oh, you're planting them in the barrel in the spring too? That might work. I got a couple of barrels. One barrel that's empty. What I'm doing next year is usually every year I plant my tomatoes in a pot, you know, and they do really good. They get like 10 foot tall and they get loaded. And this year I put them in the ground and you saw the results. But it could be the solar minimum messing up the sun and everything too. But next year I'm going back to putting them not only in pots, I'm going to put them in 5-gallon buckets. Because my daughter works at a donut shop and they get 5-gallon buckets of frosting for their donuts and stuff. So she can get me all the buckets I can handle, so for free. So if it's free, it's for me. I got to clean them out because they won't clean them, but I don't care about that. And then I'm going to put my tomatoes in buckets next year because that way, if it needs to be, I can follow the sun. I can move the buckets to where the sun is. You know, to me that seems like a good deal. Oh, you raise them in a big colony? No, we don't have a TV. I mean, looks like my neighbor is moving, the one that has cost me all this time and money on my pickup. LOL. Food grade barrels for free? Ooh, that'd be nice. Yeah, Tim does seem to have connections everywhere. Green bee next year plant that side with buckets too. Yeah, I plan to. I'm gonna sit them on the ground, the buckets on the ground, but I'm not putting them in the ground. Because what I've noticed is when I planted my tomatoes in the pots and stuff, I never had attacked by any kind of insects or nothing, or no tomato worms, nothing. I put them in the ground, and man, they're just munching my leaves and my plants and stuff. And I can't afford all that stuff to put on them to treat them and stuff. And I don't want to put a bunch of chemicals on my stuff. That's the whole purpose of raising it myself. It's like I put it outside and let it fend for itself. you know, I do water it and feed them, but that's it. Wow, buckets are free too. Hubby and I used to work at a wholesale food distributor, and he was able to get stuff back home. Okay. Yeah, the buckets do. They all come with lids and stuff, but I don't need the lids. But I might put them on the ground just to make a little edge barrier for the bugs to, help stop them from crawling. I don't know. Might work, might not. Yes, they are. Very sturdy. Bandit's right there behind the stump. See him there, Eileen? Sitting in the sunspot there. I don't know where baby went. She was here. Oh, she's over there by the truck now, sitting in the grass. Ooh, honey. Ooh, is it raw honey? I love raw honey. Yeah, speech to text is hard. Ever since I got my dentures and stuff, it's like I can't pronounce everything the way I should because I had a quite a severe overbite. So he corrected it, and by correcting it, it messed up the way I talk. Yep, they still are. Oh, to me too. We have a lot of local honey here, just haven't gone out to get any. Yeah, I want to get some raw honey, not pasteurized stuff, because they pasteurize that. I know my cousin, she has honeybees. She just started doing it. I don't know how many she's got yet, but sweet potatoes are supposed to be really easy to grow. They got this one, I'd never had them, but they got these sweet potatoes that are purple too. Then these ones that have purple and white rings inside of them. They're supposed to be good, but never ate them. Yeah, Tessie, Cindy's my sister. My blood sister. Eventually, I want to get a lot of these trees that are in here. I want to take out so I can put a big garden in here. Yeah, sweet potatoes. I know from watching these other people that grow them all the time, they grow them in raised beds and stuff where the dirt's softer and stuff. And the potatoes, the sweet potatoes, get really big. Dawn does. Aunt Dari's daughter. Yeah, I've been trying to talk Dawn into bringing Hive out here because we got all kinds of wildflowers and stuff around. And I said the only thing I'd charge her is some free honey. She didn't go for that for some reason. Hi, Southern Prairie. How are you today? That's true, I can type, but it takes forever, and sometimes my hands are too sore waiting till the end of October. I have a nerve conduction series to see if I can have surgery. Yeah, I know my wife had to have some kind of a zap thing in her nerves in her arms too years ago. Yeah, 5 gallons of frosting, ain't that nasty? They have this one donut. It has this like vanilla cream frosting in it, and it's like I don't mind the kind that's like whipped cream, but the older stuff they used to have, you remember those great big, uh, sickening sweet Easter egg jelly beans, those giant jelly beans? Years ago, my grandma used to give them to us, and they were so sweet. It's like every time I ate one of them donuts that had that in it, my stomach would actually burn because they were so sweet. Yeah, he's behind the stump over there. They got some good frosting and stuff there too, but I can't eat it anyway, so I just want the buckets. However, if I got some maple frosting, I might dip into that. I do like maple. I don't think I would either. Southern Prairie. Yeah, my wife's watching TV right now on her phone. Yeah, Bud and Dan, it's like, and you could say it happened on Grammy Cappy's live stream. Oh, we have a chipmunk. I like jelly beans too, but I don't like those great big sickening sweet ones. Carpal tunnel surgery, ooh, yikes. Yeah, I do. The coconut ones, I like those though. Anything with coconut in it, I love it. Chipmunk's running up a tree over there. So cute. Little thing. Where'd he go? I probably lost him. No, he's way up there already. I see him back there. He went up there. Ooh, giant babe. There's baby. That's the mama to my other four. Bandit, we adopted him. Or he adopted us. That's why we call him Bandit. I do not know about that. It was the surgery in the general human studies. Do not look good. Yeah. Yep, they all are. And then Fuzzy, Sylvester, and Inky are in the house. Sylvester will come outside sometimes, but the other ones, they get to the doorway and they stop. It's like they can come out anytime they want to. Fuzzy's getting where she'll come out and she'll stay on the porch. She, it's too new of a thing for her. A lot of times, surgeries and stuff on your nerves and stuff, though, just make them worse after. If at first you don't succeed, try again. Dan. Maybe you typed something wrong. I do that all the time. Yeah. Yeah, mine, I have RA in my hands too, Tim. I'm getting a fig and fingers are sticky. I know, I can imagine. That's what I wondered about that when you pick figs off of a fig tree. What do you got to do to them before you can eat them? Because here, all the figs we get are already processed. I don't know if you can pick them off the tree and just eat them or what. Hi, Wood Outdoors. Welcome to the channel. I know I ate a prune the other day, and boy, them things are sticky. Yeah, you kind of do need your hands then, Eileen. Well, Gmail is part of Google, but that might explain it. So, Southern Prairie, if you're eating figs, how do you eat them down there when they're on the tree? Do you just pick them off and eat them? Or you gotta peel them? What do you gotta do to them? Yeah, fig cookies, like fig Newtons. I like those. Well, that's good if they're all organic. I got some figs in the house, but they're dehydrated. Yeah, that's a lot of people do is dehydrate them. I just wonder because I seen like Deep South Homestead, they have them. They have a fig tree loaded with figs, and I never seen anybody eat one. Right off the tree. So I don't know if you gotta peel them or what. I don't know. I imagine you do. Okay, that's okay. We're all bad typing. We cipher it out. I like apricots. My wife doesn't. Yep, figs are from the biblical days. Don't know if they're the same ones that probably been hybrided and jacked around with. Yeah, I have a dehydrator, but mine doesn't have um, temperature control on it, so you really gotta watch it. But it makes jerky and stuff too. I've never done it yet though. But boy, I love this dehydrator so much better than my one I had back in the 80s. Oh my gosh. Yeah, in the 80s, about 83, 84. I had one that used a light bulb. But I made raisins and um, did strawberries and stuff in that thing though. I don't know if I've ever had quince. I know I've had quince jelly, but that's sweetened and everything, but I can't remember what it tastes like. Oh yeah, Excalibur's at top of the line and a lot of bucks. Mine's an Esco. I really, really like mine, but I wish it had a dial on it where I could control the temperature better. Like for doing more delicate things. Yeah, I think I have it too, Tessie. I know I have rheumatoid arthritis in my hands. You might be getting that too. And I have a hard time hitting the right letters. Because I bend, it feels like I'm bending my fingers the right way to hit the right key I want, but they actually don't bend far enough. And I can go like mad on my laptop typing and stuff, but I still hit the wrong letters lots of times. The solar dehydrators, now those would be nice. Yeah, yep, Tessie, I understand that. It's like, I can type like there's no tomorrow, but hitting the right letters now, I might and I might not. Ant has three types of ND. What's ND? Oh, neuropathy. One is autonomic, whatever that means. Yep, I waited and then I got the neuropathy. Now I have both. I should have had it taken care of years ago. Oh, okay, nerve damage. Okay. Well, see, I got mine because um, I I ran a BBS, a 4-line BBS coming into my house, and I built and sold computers. I did a lot of typing, and plus I did a lot of programming. So it's like I did spend a lot of time in the computer typing. Oh yeah, yeah. Frosting ain't good. Oh, okay, goofball. Whoops. Get out of there. That's your excuse, and you're sticking to it. Highlight of the day: sit and watch Bandit clean himself. Hey, Bandit. All the time grooming. Let's turn him into a giant cat. Of course, he is giant. That's right, bud. Oh yeah, if I use a hammer too much, my shoulder and oh, everything gets wacky. It's sore for probably a good 3, 4 months. You have to get him to put your email in right for me. Who, me? Or your family? Somebody in your Dan. I wish I did have a lot of lumber though, because I like to build a shed, or better yet, a garage out here to put all my stuff in. Kind of like a garage shop combo. Because I have all my tools, all that stuff in the house because I can't put nothing in these dilapidated buildings here. But I can't tear them down either because it's in my contract. They have to stay here until the house is paid for. That's why the eyesores are still back there. He kind of said that he didn't care because he knew I would replace it with another building, but them old dilapidated sheds back there. Oh, your son? Okay. Yep. Work with your hands will do it. I heard a lot about those hyperbaric oxygen chambers too. They're supposed to be good for a lot of different things, but I don't know. I would trust oxygen a lot further than I would some of these other things, though. Yep. Since 1985, 1984 actually, I built and sold computers and ran a BBS where I was online all the time. I wrote software, which was a lot of programming, did all that stuff. So, message retracted. What happened, Southern Prairie? Typed the wrong thing? I don't like doctors either. But did you ever find out what was broke on your truck though? Oh, so Tessie, what are you doing today? If you're still here, are you canning? I did sauerkraut yesterday, or no, day before. Oh, started out fuel pump. Ooh, yeah, I think you told me that before. I forget. So look over at this side of the woods. Oh, and my foot. Don't need to see my ugly foot. Yeah, doctors, they're just out for a paycheck nowadays. They don't really care about you. Skies, nice and blue. Ooh, that sun's bright. Screened in patio. Ooh. Be careful, Tim. She'll wrench you. Oh, muscle relaxers. Did they stop giving them to you or something? Okay. Yeah, that's what they do. Get you hooked on something, something that works, and then decide they're not going to pay for it anymore. Well, one good thing I found out is I got on the phone ever since my wife was in the hospital. I've been fighting with the medical supply company, and come to find out it was a doctor. So I started fighting with him for months now, trying to get my wife's supplies. Well, I called him 3 days ago. Yeah. And I lit a fire under their butt. I got mad because it's just ridiculous. They said they needed a diagnosis, proper diagnosis, because the insurance company said her disease was invalid. And I said, well, what they got put down there? She goes, I can't tell you that. I said, well, she has IPF. And because of the IPF, her heart doesn't put out enough oxygen into her body and she swells up. And because of the swelling, she's now on water pills, a, a lot of water pills, and takes high potassium. And she can hardly walk. She can't get around because of the swelling in her lungs and all that. And her heart, um, the last doctor we saw said he didn't feel she had congestive heart failure. So But I told him, I said, she was diagnosed with that, and then this pulmonologist said he didn't think she had it. So there you go. That's what's going on. I said, I'm getting tired of waiting. I've been calling for months now trying to get this straightened out, and I'm sick of it. I want something done, and I want it done now. Well, she says, she could tell it's getting hot, and she says, well, we'll take care of this. I said, well, you better. Well, now, mind you, this is the same doctor's office that gave me all the baloney about for 3 years now, telling her, oh, you had bronchitis, or you had this, you had that. And he kept giving her these pills, never getting anything solved. Well, I went in with her one day and I blew up at him. I said, I'm tired of all the excuses. I want to know what in the HE double hockey sticks is going on. I said, it's not bronchitis because bronchitis doesn't last this long, and I've had it several times. I know how long it lasts. I said, something else is going on and I want to know what it is. Well, then we found out. So, anyway, long story short, after I already made it long, she's now getting her supplies that she needs. They came yesterday, big old box. Yep, it's death by doctors, you betcha. Nope, they don't, Tim. My doctor, my dad labeled him as a pill pusher, but he's not. He don't want to give me anything. If I ask him for something, he wants to run tests and all this stuff before he gives me anything. And that's not something a pill pusher would do. He's pretty good. I hope your neuropathy too can get helped. And your carpal tunnel, I mean. That's why I'm trying to get a handle on making tinctures and stuff for us. Because they say God gave us everything we need to heal ourselves, but we haven't found it, you know. But he says the leaves on the trees will be used for the healings of the nations. It's like that maple tree right there. What if it cures cancer or AIDS or, RA, for example, or carpal tunnel even? But nobody knows because they don't put money into research and that kind of stuff. They just put money into making chemicals with all kinds of side effects that kill people. Yeah, I like moringa. I had some, but I can never keep it in the house. I want to get the um, pill machine because for those. Yeah, turmeric is good. Those gelatin capsule jobbies because it's easier for my wife to get down. Because what I was doing when I had it before I ran out, I was making individual cups of coffee, and I'd put the moringa in with the coffee, and it worked pretty good. You couldn't taste it so much in that. It was working for her and me. Golden milk, never had it. I use turmeric in canning and stuff. I know it makes pickles stay crunchier. Most of your, like Mrs. Wages and stuff, they all have turmeric in them. They may not list it, but it's in there. Yeah, I like Tessie's dehydrator too. I like mine for that matter. It'll do. I ain't got nothing else. I just went He had me on Lipitor, and I thought I was dying. I threw that crap away and found a doctor who's into natural ways. Oh, I wish we had one up here, Tim. I don't like taking man-made stuff. Because you bring man into it, it's just, they're into making money. They're not into helping anybody. Even doctors, they don't cure anything. They just treat the symptoms. That's all they do. It never really goes away. Whoops. Whatever your ailment was, it just puts it aside so it can flare up worse down the road. Careful, Tim. She's going to wrench you. Anyway, what I started to say on the way out to the mailbox, I don't know if I finished it, that I want to start walking the whole length of my road all the way out to the highway. It's like 3 miles one way, almost 3 miles from my house out there and then back. That would be 6, almost 7 miles by the time I got back home. I just tell my wife when I do anything, I say, sit, don't move, don't do anything by yourself. But if you got chest pain, you need to go to the hospital. You could be having a heart attack. Does it radiate down your arm or in your back? Some people don't feel it in their arms, they feel it in their back. Yep, there's no such thing as a cholesterol problem. That's all man made stuff. Everyone's cholesterol fluctuates every day. It's like you can take the meds they tell you to take. I've done this to my doctor, okay? And without him knowing, of course. He thinks I'm taking all my meds. I don't take them all. But I go in there, one time he said my cholesterol was up, so he gave me these pills that I don't take. Prevestatin or something like that. And they're sitting in my cupboard. I don't take them, no. And I went back 3 months later. My cholesterol was fine, and I never took a pill for it. Your cholesterol does that on its own. Yeah, exactly. It's like, and I was taking, uh, I was being treated for severe anxiety and depression. He put me on this Zoloft stuff. Well, I have umpteen million bottles of it sitting in my cupboard. I haven't taken it for, oh my gosh. Well, Tessie knows I talked to her about it long time ago. Probably 3, 4 years, something like that. And one day I tried one for the heck of it, and I got a headache. So I waited a few more days and I took another one, got a headache. Every time. So, no, I ain't taking that stuff. Yeah, but if you got chest pain, it could be serious. You might not wake up tomorrow. You need to tell. Start taking an aspirin, not a baby aspirin, a full strength aspirin every day. Because aspirin can ward off a lot of things. And I took care of people for over 20 years. And my wife did it for 35. We were what you want to say, professional poop scoopers. The ones that do all the work and the doctors get paid for it, that kind of stuff. Yep, get yourself a DO. Or functional medicine, of course, like what whoever that was just said, Southern Prairie. Because you need to treat the problem, not the symptoms. That's what doctors do. Oh, your toe's too big? Oh, we'll give you something to numb the toe. Yeah, there's no money in the cure, exactly. All you are is a paycheck to them. A big paycheck. I wish doctors cared like they used to do in the old days. They don't anymore. Yep, they mask it. Yeah, but you tell them, at least you can find out what's going on. And then if you do go to see a DO or functional medicine, they'll have something to go on, have like a history about you, you know. You could be having severe heartburn, you know, because I used to get that so bad. I'd wake up in the middle of the night and I would run to the bathroom. And because I didn't want my wife to see me die. And I hold on to the wall because I couldn't breathe because everything in my stomach would come up in my throat and just strangle me. And I had to force myself to breathe before I lost consciousness. Oh, yeah, shot collar. Yeah, they can tell from a blood test too if you're having a heart attack or a lot of different things that are going on. It's like my dad he has like 2 or 3 stents. I think it's two, if I remember right. Thanks, Eileen. Okay, goofball. You gotta be careful with them shot callers. I didn't see. Tessie said what she's doing today. Uh, Hiding from the devil, you know. Nothing when you don't. Yep. You're super lazy. I should be working. Got out of the hospital the next day, and pickup broke. Been broke ever since. Sorry, bud. I know I'm doing the same thing. I canned sauerkraut yesterday. I would have just ate it fresh, but I didn't have any brats to put it in, so I'm saving it till I get some. I love that in the slow cooker and cook all day long. Yum. And a big stick. Careful, Tim. She's gonna wrench you. Where in the heck is a good troll when you need one? I want to see all the wrenches fly. Squash my bottle. You all hear the wind and the birds and stuff? Exactly, Southern Prairie. You know, and in one way, I like to take all these trees out. Not all of them, but some of them, so I can put a garden in this great big area I got here. Because I don't want to grow grass. I want to grow food. Why don't I change doctors? I had to because this person kept telling me it was my back that was my problem. When I knew it was, it also told me I had genital herpes, which I knew I didn't. Oh boy, the test came back negative. Switch do found a wonderful doctor. Unfortunately, he moved. Yeah. Nurse practitioner keeps going away on me. Was seeing the nurse practitioner because we did not like the replacement doctor. How she has left. Oh. She's got out the wrench, Tim. don't know what the heck is going on. Had a wonderful ugh, endocrinologist, and she had to move back home to West Virginia to take care of her mother, and they still don't have anybody. That figures. But there's 7 doctors for 4 years and been misdiagnosed. Yeah, that happens a lot. Yeah, you do sometimes, Eileen. I would never disown you, Tim. Yeah. Hi, Margaret Martin. Curry, Alabama. My sister used to live down there. Yeah, my doctor's good too. Yep, everybody deserves a day of rest. There's Baby. Oh, Babe. I just nicknamed her Baby. Anyway, Margaret, welcome to Northeast Michigan. No, they don't, Eileen, because that's a moneymaker for them. Yeah, you guys out there in Pennsylvania, get ready. This year's supposed to be a really bad, extreme winter for you guys. Other New England states, but especially Pennsylvania. A lot of snow and everything. Oh, be careful, Tim. That'll bring the wrench out. Tessie loves John Denver. So do I. I have some John Denver on CDs in the house. Haven't played it in a long time. See, there she comes. She's coming with a big wrench, Tim. I'd like to plant a lot of food out here that I can share with people and that I can. Because I believe canning is the most practical thing to do because dehydrated food and uh, that, freeze dried, I want to say flash frozen, but freeze dried food, you still got to have some way to dehydrate it. It's like out here for us, if we don't have power, we don't have water. So it's like a bunch of dehydrated food would do me no good whatsoever. Well, canned stuff, you just open a jar and sit down with a fork. It's got all your water and fluids already in it. Don't even have to cook it. It's already been cooked. I mean, yeah, it would be better that way, but in a pinch, you betcha. And see, I'll show you. This is another thing I'm trying to do. Take you over with me to show you. See how much my garbage I got cleaned up? I still got some here, but ran out of money. But you see right there in the grass, in the weeds, right there, it's the base of a pump. And that's our second well. And I wanted to get a pump head to put on there. and a check valve on it so the water doesn't go back down. Because there's this well, and our house well is over there under that blue tarp you see. It's in the ground. But in order to flush the toilet and stuff, gotta have water. And I got this well right here, so I want to get a hand pump to put on here. Yeah, see, there's water in it right now. It's right full to the top. Can you see that? Water in there. Somebody stole the pump. So I want to get another hand pump to put on there. So I have another source of water in case the power goes off, which it does a lot out here. Like just 4 days ago, the water went off on us, or power went off on us. But there goes the water and everything. You see my cheap swing? It was free. The material was all ripped up, so I just made 2x6s, treated 2x6s, nailed them together, and I can take them off in the wintertime and put them in the shed if I want. It's heavy, but it works. Same thing with the bottom of it. I see them on eBay ranging between around, I'll say around $40 up to like $79, depending on the kind, different makers. But I just want one that's, I want to put a check valve on it so the water doesn't go back down. It'll hold your prime, so you don't have to keep priming it all the time. My neighbor has one he said I could use, but it doesn't hold a prime. If I ain't got no water, I can't put water down there to prime it. So, yeah, they're between. I had to look again on eBay. I looked about a year ago, I think it was, and they were like 40 some dollars in shipping on up to $69, $79, something like that. I'd have to look again. But I think if you got another well, you should have that because it would help, you know. At least I could flush the toilet. I wouldn't drink out of it, but unless it was an emergency, because I do have pills to treat it, make it safe. But I want to get a Berkey one of these days so that I can treat any water. But those puppies are expensive. Well, worth it, don't get me wrong, but they're really expensive. I try selling some of my stuff that I have to make money for stuff like that. Nobody wants my junk. Yeah, them Berkeys are supposed to be really good. Tessie's got one. I see it in her videos all the time. I think she uses hers all the time too. They had a nice canner for $8 at the thrift store. It was full of jars too. Oh gosh. Yes, Tessie, I could see. Well, I got two big pressure canners and three water bath canners, and my one water bath canner I have is from the 1800s. It'll do gallon-sized jars. It's like I don't see gallon-sized jars too often. Oh, you can? Southern Prairie? If I could afford it, I would. The money just ain't there for anything extra right now. Like, I got all kinds of stuff I want to can too, and it's like I need jars and lids and stuff for that, and can't afford that either. I've been watching the paper and stuff in the thrift stores, trying to find it, but everyone up here cans. It's like all of us out here on my road. My mom don't anymore. She lives right over there, that cream-colored house. That's my mom and dad's house. But she's the one that taught me everything I know about canning since I was 7 or 8 years old. And the guy across the road, I know he cans because he brought me over some raspberry jam for Christmas one year that he picked from out here. And my neighbor that lived up the road, he canned. He loved to can tomatoes. But I'm what you say. You could say a hardcore canner. I can just about everything. Hey, BB. Oh, what was that? Oh, you didn't have to do that, Irene. I'll get one eventually. Yeah, it works, Dan. Yes, Zoloft is terrible. Um, I've had this one fixed this way for three, 3 or 4 years. I forget now. I went down to Bay City to get it. This guy had it on his deck. He had it screwed right to the deck. It was 107 degrees out that day, and my son did not appreciate me too well that day. It was hotter than heck, and he got stuck taking pretty much most of it apart for me. But Mama wanted to swing, so I saw it was free. I said, it's for me. I called the guy. He says, yeah, I still got it. You just got to come and take it apart because he was, well, he was recuperating from lung cancer surgery, so he couldn't do anything. He says, I can't use it no more. YouTube is stopping you from posting. Oh, yeah, I know, Eileen. I will. I have before, and I just got to get the rest of it out. Oh, the old pitcher hand pumps? Yes. Tim, I want one of those for my other well. Someday. Yeah, I take aspirin too. Are they stopping you from posting in here? Southern Prairie? Yeah, that is weird that they're doing that. This cat here, she's been shot. She had a hole going right through here, right on through. She got over that. She had a big lump of cancer over here on this side, but it's all gone now. Whoever shot her got rid of the cancer somehow. Now she's fine. Ain't you, baby? Yeah. Trying to posy rig prepping. Maybe that's another one of them keywords I'm trying to get rid of now. Oh, got your tail, baby. Got your tail. Yeah, heartburn can be very severe. I don't think I have slow mode on or anything. Oh, trying to type in Tim Google. Not like it. Just joking. Okay. Do you have water stored? Talking to me, Irene? Yes, we always have. Um, ever since a couple years ago, the power went off and it was off for like 7 days. I lost everything in my freezer, the whole 9 yards. I have a 20-gallon water tank. Somebody was threw it away and I picked it up. And it's a water tank. It holds like 20 gallons. And then I have a 7-gallon. Then I have about a 3-gallon, something like that. It's an oddball size with a spigot on it. We've always got them full anymore because I dump them out every so often and change it, But not for drinking or anything, but for using to flush the toilet and stuff. But boy, that 20-gallon one, it needs a spigot on it or something. Man, lugging that thing around. Holy crap, is that heavy? More like I drag it around. Because I think 10 gallons is 100 pounds, or close to it. Sun's hitting me right in the face. Can't even see my screen. Man, is that bright. I don't know if I'm pointing at the sun or not because I can't see it. Can't open my eyes. Man, it's bright. I hope I didn't blind y'all. I missed my Jack in the Pulpits and those trillium seeds this year. I was going to collect those so I could plant some because they were the neatest looking thing. I think I missed a minute. Let me see. I'm going to go back over there. Yeah, all the garbage cans are full of bags. when this one and that one. That's why there's still stuff on the ground because they got no place to put it. And those vacuum cleaners I was fixing, nobody wanted them, so I pitched them. Anyway, let's see. Are there any seeds down here? Oh, yes, there is. See them there? Oh, I thought I missed them all. See, they get these big leaves on them. There, I got some. Something's been chewing on them, too. I think they're trilliums. I'll have to ask Grandma Rose. Aren't they neat looking, though? They were big green berries before, now they're red, so some of them have fallen off. Because I wanted to collect some of those because I think they're neat flowers. They get these great big red berry things that grow on them. Oh, ooh, that'd be good. Bratwurst. Ooh. I don't see any more, but at least I got one thing of seeds. Seeds, berries, whatever they are. Maybe it's some kind of poisonous thing. I don't know. I'll have Grandma Rose check and see if she knows what it is. Camera won't focus on it, right? There we go. See, some of them fell off. Dingleberries. Oh no. Interesting, though. I never know what I'm going to find out here. I hear red squirrel someplace. I don't see him, though. Little flowers of some kind. Wildflowers. All kinds of plantains, blackberries. Oh, there was some trillium back here, too. See if it's still back there. Maybe there's more seeds. Ooh, this one's raspberries, because there's no pickers on it. Let's see, they were right around here someplace. Huh. Don't see the leaves now. They must have fell down. Don't see them. Got mushrooms yet. Some kind of mushroom there. Gotta protect my dingleberries. I'm interested what them things are. When I was a kid, everything we didn't know, we called them snakeberries. I get these ghost plants out here too. They're a neat looking thing. I wonder, I'm gonna take a look and see if there is any. I know it's way too late in the year, but I'll check anyway. They usually grow over here in the woods. I picked my dad a bunch of mushrooms this year. Ones that are supposed to be poisonous, but he's eaten them all his life, and he's almost 80, so he likes them. Let's see. They never totally die off. They just turn black. But they're a powerful pain reliever. Like, almost like morphine. Let's see them. There's some right there. They turn black. Brown. Right there. Find it in the camera. Find your hand, you find it. There it is. Right there. Those brown things. Those are ghost plants. They're a powerful medication. They grow white. Oh, here's one that ain't turned yet. Right here. See it? You make tincture out of those. They're solid white and they're fragile to the touch. They're painkillers. And they're rare. I gotta get something to put them in. You make a tincture out of it, and the tincture turns purple. You're not too far away from my house. Lots of neat things. That plant has no chlorophyll in it, so it doesn't turn green. It grows white, it stays white, and then when it dies off for the year, it turns brown. And if you pull it up, it won't grow again in that spot. You have to cut it. You have to cut it and put it right in your vodka right away because they disintegrate fast, very fast. Yeah, you can check them out on the internet. Check out Herbal Jedi. Oh no, not messing with my gun rights again. Wrench. What's the wrench for, Eileen? Oh, Tim, Tessie calling you. Kicked her out of your fort. Well, I hope they don't pass that law because there's a lot of people up here in Michigan that are hunters and they'll be really mad. And I know they won't get rid of their guns. I won't either. I'd never surrender them. I'll take them out and bury them, hide them in the woods. They'd never find them. Yeah, there are a lot of them, but I don't think they'll be able to do away with that because there's too many people that like to hunt and stuff. Pretty soon they'll try to ban fishing poles because they got hooks on them. They can snag somebody. It's not the guns that are dangerous anyway. It's the people. Guns never shoot anybody by themselves. And what they need to do is stop so much regulation on people. It's like if people have guns, like say these school shootings and stuff, if those teachers had guns in those classrooms, were taught how to use them, that would put a stop to the school shootings. Or having as many children hurt because someone could do something about it. It's like they're trying to turn us all into these robots, you know. Yeah, yeah, it's like it's just not right. fancy white car looking for somebody. Yep, it is. Take away our rights. We got too many laws, regulations, and rules now. Anyway, it's sad to say, but in a lot of ways, and I don't mean this in a bad way, but in a lot of ways, we're not the land of the free anymore. Yes, they would, Eileen. Yeah, I won't say who I'd vote for because I know it would start a war. But I love who I love. Yes, I would like to. Exactly, Tim. Ain't her or her side of the fence, put it that way. Well, it's. Whoops, I accidentally turned the camera around. Nobody wants to look at my ugly puss. Exactly, Southern Prairie. Oh, there's some that are, Eileen. Okay, exactly, Tim. But in a lot of cases, for a lot of people to pull their weight, a lot of things need to change. And they need to be made in favor. How do I put this? With us, the real world. Okay. Mama just rang me. I gotta go see what she wants. Let's take a little trip. Oh, that tree's dropping sticks all over my yard. Every time there's a little breeze, that cherry tree or whatever it is there drops more sticks. Hello? What's up, Doc? Oh, I can't get your chair in? Say hi, Ma. You're on candid camera.
Hi, guys.
There we go.
Good to see ya. I tried 5 or 6 times to get that thing
I gotta take them boxes out later, too. I'm going back outside for a while. Look at these. That flower that I found, remember? That was, I said was so neat.
Oh, geez, that's different.
The seed thing off of it. I'm gonna see if Grandma Rose knows what it is.
I'll go call you if I need you again.
If it's the same plant, you know.
I tried it, wasn't a message. I can't find your name in my messenger.
No.
It's in there.
It's in there. There's some of my stock up stuff. Gotta put this in my room so I don't forget it. No Daisy. Welcome to my nightmare room. Got a blessing. Oh, there's this lady that they gave me. I'm gonna put these up here. So I find out what they are. My canned stuff in that. I'm working at it. Anyway, she gave me a bunch of shirts. Extra large, and they're flannel shirts and plaids and stuff, and I love all that. I picked out what I wanted, and there too, and I got 3 garbage bags full of shirts. Really nice shirts. Brand name ones. I'll go back out here now. Ugh. That's my junk room. my man cave den live stream room. I want to someday make a.
Yeah, get in the bathroom.
Yeah. Want me to turn the light on? It's light in there, but you want the light on?
No.
Okay. See the curtains I put up on the window? They're not crooked. That's a shade behind the curtain, one of them wooden shades that rolls up. Yeah, put them up the other day. One panel, 14 foot long. It's like, holy cow. Yeah. I'll walk around and see what kind of trouble. Oh, I should have got that. When I was in my room, somebody asked me what beans those were. I'll go back in there and see if I can find it. So I can show you. Oh, hard in the darkness. Oh. Okay. See if I can find the seeds again. Yep, they're right here in the up there. Be careful, I don't want to show anything I shouldn't. Muskmelon seeds I'm saving. And here are those beans. Baker Creek seeds. There's quite a few seeds in there that's like half full. I got enough for next year. Bolero di Viginano. But that's what they look like when they get ripe. Oh, maybe it's in the little print here. Let's see if I can find it. That's what they are. Minimum 40 seeds, but there's a lot more than that in there. But that's what they are, and they're pink and white seeds are superb shell bean, stripped young pods, good for snaps. Does have a plant and everything, but those are the beans. And here's some of the seeds I sent Tessie. I got lots of seeds. I won this bread bowl from Doug and Stacy. Now it's holding my seed packets. Oh, my junk. Oh yeah, that certificate was my going to law school up here for that course. Whoa, slippery right there. Oh, I got stuff all over the place.
You didn't put that on my thing, did you?
Not yet. I'll put them in later. Mom and Dad went away again. Oops, I missed half those comments. Yep, she's all got to see them. And here is my poor piece. Oh my gosh, look at that. The dirt is gone right out of there. Oh my goodness. My poor baby. I wanted to grow it so I could eat it. Oh, I pulled the leaf off. The rain came down so hard the other day. It washed all the dirt out of there. That is not good. I'm gonna plant it in this one, I think. Ooh, a June bug in there. I hope he's dead. Big old June bug. Ugh. If I still had my chickens, that wouldn't be around long. They loved the June bugs. We get them by the thousands, and they'd eat them all. I'm trying to keep an eye on my squish. I want a squish out of there, but I don't think it's going to make it this year. And I don't have any more seeds. But I have a friend that grows the same squash. So if I can get a ripe one, I'm going to save the seeds out of it. Did I ever show you the birdhouse my mom made me? My mom made this. She went down to the creek and picked the stones out, and put them in there with I think it was acrylic caulking. She put caulking on there and stuck the stones in. It held them. And this is a little sardine container. I screwed it down there. We shouldn't have done that because now I can't empty it. It's Birdie House. And this is my mailbox post that used to be out by the road, but our mailman said because of the mud holes, it wouldn't come out here no more, so we had to move it way down there where I go to get the mail. So I took the post out and put it in my yard and put my birdhouse on it. And my thermometer. Oh yeah, let's see what the thermometer says, if it's not lying. Hey, it says about 70 on the nose. Let's see. What else can I show you? That's the inside of my truck. Um, my chickens got hit with a plow last winter. My neighbor was plowing, and there was so much snow way over the top he couldn't even see them. Knocked them over and knocked the base off of a couple of them. Them are really old. I might fix them and I might not. I don't know. So far, my fix for the transmission thing is working. It's not leaking anymore. Thank goodness. And my nephew says he might come over and fix my exhaust for me. Because my back, I can't handle going under there a bunch of times. Just can't do it. Bye, Dan. Bye, Tam. Oops, sorry, I didn't see it. Oh my gosh, we've been on here quite a while, haven't we? You like it when I show things? I put this little swing up here. I found it laying in the yard, so I attached it to the tree. And my grandkids, they like to swing on it. And it's not even safe. I just scoot it there for looks, more or less. But it holds them. My table, that's where I did my live stream from the one day. I think I've showed you all my woodpecker that my sister made me. She carved it. Oh, thank you, bud. I put it on the L bracket so that it would do that. And we have, look how fat this thing is, the front. It's like life size. She carved it and painted it, and I put it on the tree. And it does that when the wind blows, just right, it bobs around like like a real woodpecker. And we've got them here that big, as you've seen in my video. Back in the day in one of the 300 and some odd videos. What can I show you? I'll show you this side of the house. And there's Bandit. I wouldn't mind sometime maybe having a get together, even if we had to meet at my house. 'Cause I don't care. I got guns. Anyone starts anything, somebody will take care of it out here. I don't think anyone would, though. My planting table. And it's dirty, really dirty. All the rain we had, the dirt bounces out of everything all over. This is a big one. I'm not sure what this used to be, but it works good for playing in dirt. And these are what I usually use. Oh no, these ones to grow my tomatoes. I think it's neat too. I never had anybody that didn't get tired of me. I'm not very exciting. And here's bug flew in my mouth. It used to be my internet years ago, and so did that Exceed box antenna over there. None of these are on anymore. They got too expensive. But here's a Pawpaw inspired TV antenna. What's that link for, Eileen? I didn't see the sun's hitting it. Thanks, bud. Well, you got dinner started at Southern Prairie? Oh, my dad went around the back way. He's going home over there. There's Bandit. He just plunks down someplace in the yard and lays there. He found some shade over here. Uh, and that's my digital meter on the house. Got one of these coil things on it I put on there. Well, someone did. I picked my mullein plants, got them all going. Wow, the ground is soft back here. Must be a lot of moles. They dig up everything. One of my clotheslines, I got 3 of them back here. I like to do blankets and sheets and pillowcases on clotheslines. I wonder if one of these chairs will hold me. Ooh, a widow frog. A little tiny frog. He's on that leaf down there. See the froggy? Little tree frogs. They're everywhere. They're everywhere. They're everywhere. My chair is sinking into the soft dirt. I wish there was something I could use to get that green stuff off my house. I got aluminum siding in it, just in the back too. It's terrible. I power wash it off, and the very next year it's back there. Oh, really? I think these are like tree toads. I'm not sure. I don't know where he went. He hopped off the other way somewhere. There is a there is an organic praying Grampy. We all get it all the time. Sorry, spray. Okay. Oh, for the green stuff, like algae or something. I don't know what it is. It's probably algae because we have more moisture content out here because uh, we're surrounded by trees. Like my house is just, you know, we don't get a lot of airflow. Yeah, I thought about like if I didn't have my tomatoes planted and my other garden stuff there, I thought about using vinegar because vinegar works for some stuff like that, but it'll kill all my plants and stuff too, and I don't want to kill everything. But that would be neat to know what that organic spray stuff was. Just something that works. Because I tried other people's remedies and bleach and all that stuff. It didn't kill it. It didn't even take it off that good. It was a lot worse than that. It was green like the grass all over there, and I blasted it off, but it comes right back. But it wouldn't matter if it was something organic and if it was cheap. that I could do, you know. Enzyme based. Oh, that's interesting. Oh, you were going to do it last week? Yeah, eating a pain. Tessie, I had one of those scrub brushes you can, it fits in your hand like this and you slide it back and forth. That's what I had to do. And I had my power washer at that time. What it didn't blast off, I had to do it, manually. I got most of it off, but boy, it comes back with a vengeance. You can see that one spot down there, it's greener than the other. It'll just spread the whole, you know. Yes, it is a wet, messy job. It's something good to do in the hot summer. You can get all wet. Let's see in the back if it's worse. The back don't get a whole lot of sun. Oh, yes. See, it's really, I can't see if you can see it. It's really green. It's going way up towards the windows. That's what it does. I can't tell if you can see or not. The sun's hitting it. Oh, yeah, it would be hard with a bucket test if you can see how green that is. And that's light, a light coating. It was really green when I moved in, or before I moved in. Well, as soon as I got the well pump turned on, I'll show you this. You see how that hole right there, that cover? That's how you get under my house. And I have one down at the other end too. I can't get in there. It is so skinny. Well, the guy that used to own the house, his ex-son-in-law is really skinny. He crawled under there and turned the water on for me after we got the pump going. It's like, I need a bigger access hole. That's my tomatoes from this side. See, somebody said to me that they never see them getting sun. But there they are. They're in full sun. I don't know if you can tell or not. But they are big. They're quite tall, but they fall over the top of my thing there because I wanted to get cattle panels to put in here to grow my tomatoes and let them climb. But didn't work. And this one, they're all really tall tomato plants, but they fell over. So hopefully there's enough sun time left of this season where I can get tomatoes. I got green ones on it now. But usually when I plant them in buckets, I get hundreds of, and I set them right there where my beans are, and they go crazy. Tessie, you still might be able to use a power washer because they pressurize the water when it comes out. I know mine does because our water pressure isn't really powerful, but it pumps it up. I have a electric power washer. That's what I use. I like a gas one, but they're a whole lot of money. I had a few radish stragglers in here, but I see they're gone now too. My onions came up and then died. I'm wondering if some of that stuff might be from this dead tree here. Way up there, it drops these purple berries all over my yard. There's thousands of them in here. I'll go down there and see. See them berries, some black things? They're not turds, they're from rabbits. Those are berries. They're everywhere. Yeah, if you put it on a hose and got an electric power washer, it would take whatever water you got and pressurize it. Mine's just a little Karcher, I think is the brand. Going out in my nasty shed. My doggy cage. I have another one someplace. Raise my chickens in. What a nightmare. This is the one shed. Not much left of it, but I have to leave it here until the house is paid for. And this one over here is a metal shed, but the roof is gone on it. I have a tarp underneath of it. I don't know if you can tell, but right here trying to keep some of the water out, and I weighted it down. This stuff. And that's that nasty shed. Yeah. So disorganized. But there's not really any place I can put anything. Water. I have to keep my propane thing like this open and it catches rain, but if I don't keep it open, then the bald-faced hornets make a hive in there. And they really pack a wallop when they sting. Yeah, I need to do it too, but I don't have time. I think if you could get another hose kit for it, I have two of them, two pressure washers. But the one I use all the time, the other one somebody gave me and I can't remember who it was. It runs, but I don't have a hose kit for it. So they didn't have the hose. You can get them from Amazon, I think. I think. Let me push this over. Oh, avalanche. Let's see. Oh. Yeah, I still have it. This is mine that I use, and this is the other one. It's pretty grody looking right now. It has a tank to put the water in. It hooks on back here someplace. Yeah, like so. But it needs the hose kit for the front of it. Yeah. I have another one, but I better cover it back up so it doesn't get wet. The tarp. Oh. Sorry if I'm moving you around too much. Oh. Oh, you sent me a link. Looks like Jack in the Pulpit. Oh, good, because I did have those this year. I had one Jack in the Pulpit plant, and it was a neat looking thing. And I did that one of my videos that showed it. I can't remember if it was a live stream or if it was a video. I'm thinking it was a video. And it's in there, so if you want to see it. But I do have Jack in the Pulpit out there, so that would make sense. If that's what it is. I like those. They were neat looking things. So I have some giant grapes I want to plant. They grow like 15 foot tall. But first, before I get this, well, what's that? Let's see. Are your neighbors nice? Are any of them nice? Well, most of them are, yes, because my neighbors are my parents across the road. And this guy over here, he's nice, but he's kind of a, yeah. But, I mean, we get along okay and everything, but he likes to yell at people and stuff and call people names and stuff. But that's why I don't have my chickens anymore, because of him. This is my chicken park. And see, I went industrial. No chicken wire. I use chain link fence. But he pretty much minds his own business, which I like, because I don't bother anybody. I believe in live and let live. Mind your own business, like the Bible says. Raspberries growing all over here. So, oh, and I'm standing right under that tree. I better move. Because before I can do much with this, I got to get rid of this. This tree fell during one storm, and it's caught in another tree. And I can't get it down. The only way is if I had enough rope, I could if I hooked my truck on it and pulled it down. But don't want to do that. Now there's my chicken coop, which ain't been used in like 5 years now, and it's full of composted chicken manure that will be used. It's falling apart. But I'd like to put my grapes and blackberries and raspberries, or tame ones, in there. Grow them in there, and I can put this net back over the top, because it goes over the whole park, and it would keep some of the critters out from stealing my goods. Exactly, that's what the Bible says. Live a humble, quiet life and mind your own business. And that's what I do. I don't care what the guy across the road's doing or what my neighbors are doing. Unless, of course, if they're shooting at me and stuff, then of course I wouldn't like that. But he grows the funny stuff over there. But as long as it stays over there, you know, I don't care. Gotta take my microwave to the dump. Yeah, I do have to plant more dirt in my basil. But that one container there is full of potting soil, so I'm going to, after I'm done here, if I remember and don't get sidetracked into something else, I'm going to take it in and plant it in a bigger pot too. I love this truck. Runs really good, and it rides like, you would not believe it, but it rides like a limousine. I mean, it rides better than my van did, and it's a heavy duty truck. If I can get the roaring lion sound taken care of. Oh, people, I suppose I better get going, because I gotta go in and visit Mr. Potty. So, with that said, I will let you all go back to your lives and find some way to be a blessing to someone every day. Like I always say, whatever you do in life, make a difference. Live your life with intention. Be intentional about everything. And God made us with our face and our eyes pointing forward so that we can't look back into the past. Always keep moving forward, run the race with everything you have, no matter what anybody says. The times are coming up where it's going to require us, brothers and sisters, to stand firm on what we believe and not be moved. And that's the way I intend to be till my last breath. So, oh, thank you, bud. Yep, have a blessed weekend, you all. I love my birdhouse. And I'm going to go and put the goofball. I love you so that's a goofball. Okay. Yeah. And remember what I said in this last part? Find a way, however big, however small, to be a blessing in someone's life. And don't stand there and wait for a thank you. Because whatever you do it for the Lord, and you'll get your thanks in heaven in the form of a crown to lay at His feet. How much more awesome can anything be than that? So I'll let you go now. Until next time, go forth and be blessed with all good, pure, and righteous things. I bless you. Bye now. I love you all. I really do. Thanks for coming. Bye.